Glenn and Sarah walked the safe road out of Gracia in companionable silence, with Ripper trotting between the two of them on almost silent white and pink paws. As much as it hurt to leave Wolfpine behind, Glenn wanted to remember this moment forever. He dreamed about leaving Gracia from the moment he knew it was possible, and now he was finally doing it. He was walking out of his low-level starter zone and on to bigger things. He just hadn't imagined how much he'd regret leaving everyone he loved behind. The walls made by this split in Gracia's high and impassable cliffs rose higher until they were taller than even Wolfpine's Chapel of Celis. The safe road remained wide, flat, and well-kept. A few resourceful patches of grass and weeds broke its light gray cobblestones here and there, but the road remained visually attractive. The safe stones were built directly into the cliff walls themselves, a part of Gracia's very mountains. Their blue flames burned brightly in the shade. These, at least, would never tumble over. A merchant's wagon approached not long after they entered the valley. Glenn and Sarah stepped far to the right, as was custom in Luxdera, to allow the wagon to pass them on their left, the wagon's right. The finely dressed merchant watched them warily as they passed, then smiled and waved once he spotted their blazer tabards. Through it all, the man's eyes remained on Sarah and her wolf. He didn't even seem to notice Glenn, which Glenn found acceptable. Traveling Luxdera with a beautiful blonde-haired blazer and her snow-white wolf would make Glenn even more invisible, which was exactly what he needed if he wanted people to not remember the brutalist in the full-face steel helmet. Once the wagon moved on, he and Sarah set off again. The cliff walls rose even higher. Glenn noticed for the first time that the road now sloped up. As the wagon moved away, Glenn belatedly realized he had forgotten to use soul scan on the merchant driving it. It didn't matter that it felt a little wrong. He needed to reach level 15 as quickly as possible, and he'd just thrown away another chance to do that. At least he'd finally gotten the 5 experience from using his new skill on a cliff spider before they left Gracia. That, plus his scan of Volpur, had him leaving Gracia at level 12 with 81,547 of 90,000 experience. Decent progression, given almost nothing in Gracia offered him experience. "How far is it to the other side?" he asked. "To Evolan?" "An hour or so at a leisurely walk," Sarah said calmly.